Do you see your father, his nationality on him? Or what they would call his nationality? What do you see, sir? So-called Puerto Rican. How about you, my sister? Oh, that's what, oh, okay, all praises. So guess what? Do you know what that name means?
I don't know basically what it's all about. You know, I'm mixed, you know what I'm saying? My father's Puerto Rican.
You said you're Puerto Rican. Don't walk around thinking about calling yourself Puerto Rican, because what do you see on that sign right there? What's that name say next to Puerto Rican? Ephraim. It says Ephraim. That's who you are. Don't walk around talking about you're Puerto Rican no more. Because guess what? Puerto Rican, all it means is port of riches. A rich port. Does that describe you? No. So in other words, what we're showing you is the 12 tribes of Israel would be called bywords in the last days. They would be called by other names. Names that were made up, given to you by slave masters. That's the thing we have to understand. Why does your nationality matter so much? Guess what? Jesus Christ did not come for everybody. Why is it so important, you blacks and Hispanics, know your real identity? Read. But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. But guess what? You don't know that you're Israel, because why? What are you saying? You're saying you're Puerto Rican. Jesus did not come and die for Puerto Ricans. Jesus did not come and die for Haitians, Jamaicans, African Americans. He didn't come and die for none of that. He came and died for Judah. He came and died for Ephraim, Levi, Manasseh. That's who he came and died for. The 12 tribes of Israel. That's who we are. That's who we be. And you have to come back and repent as the Israelites that you are. That's what we out here to teach you. That we are not a hate group. It is sad that a people who have not actually gotten anybody shot, we don't hang anybody, we don't do anything like that, and yet we have to read to our people that we are not a hate group. Because guess what? The truth has become hate to our people. This is what has happened. In this country of lies, we have made the truth into what's become a lie. So guess what we're going to do? We're going to bring the truth of the Bible to our people. John 8:32. John 8 verse 32. We need the truth of this Bible to come out. In the midst of all these lies our people have been told. The lies that have destroyed you so-called blacks and Hispanics. So-called, because the lie is that you are black. You are Hispanic. No, you are the Jew. You are the Israelites of the Bible. The 12 tribes. We are no longer lost. Read that. This is the book of John, chapter 8, verse 32. And ye shall know the truth. And you Israelites shall know the truth. The real Jews shall know the truth. Read. And the truth shall make you free. And the truth will make you free. What is the truth? That you are the Jews the Bible speaks of. You are the 12 tribes. Give me Psalm 119, 142. We need to know what about this truth is going to set us free. All the solutions, all the problems that we have in the communities, in our communities, everywhere, in every city around the world, it all comes back and ties back to the fact that you have been separated from your God. That's right. That's the thing you must understand. Read the book of Psalm, chapter 119, verse 142. Righteous. Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness. God's righteousness is an everlasting righteousness. It's the light, it's the righteousness that we all should be following, you so-called blacks and Hispanics. God's laws. Right? And thy law is the truth. And what? The truth. Thy law, God's laws is the truth. That's right. The truth. The fact that in this society, the lies have been perpetuated so much so that we don't even know who we are anymore. I could go and find 15 black men. I'm gonna sit you all down, give you a piece of paper and tell you, write your nationality on the piece of paper. Guess what you're gonna give me? You're gonna give me African American. She's gonna give me Negro. He's gonna give me Haitian. He's gonna give me Jamaican. He's gonna give me brown, black, who knows? Anything. Guess what? It's all a lie. That's the point of all of this. Read it again. Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth. And God's law is the truth. The truth is this, Psalm 85:11. Psalm 85:11. Because guess what? We have to start understanding what's going on with Kanye and what's going on with Kyrie now. The fact that they're coming out and letting you know, you so-called blacks and Hispanics, that you are the truth. That's right. How is that a problem? Why are people getting offended? They're getting offended because lies have been made a refuge here in Babylon the Great. Understand that. Read. The book of Psalm, chapter 85, verse 11. Truth shall spring out of the earth. What's happening now? Truth shall spring out of the earth. Truth is springing out of the earth. What is the earth? The Bible. My sister, the Bible. Truth is springing out. Do you know the truth about who you are, my sister? Do you know the truth about who you are? Yes. Your nationality. You're a human being. But guess what? When you go to a job, fill out a job application, you don't see human being as an option, do you? You put other. Okay, but I got you. But do you know yourself who you are according to the Bible? Have you ever heard your nationality, your real identity according to the Bible? Your real identity. You look at this sign right here. Look at this. I want you to look at this sign right here. What? Oh, okay. Look at this sign right here. You see that sign right there? It says 12 tribes at the top. Can you see it, sis? Okay. Okay, no, you're good. But I was gonna ask you, no, you're good. Do you see your father, his nationality on here? Or what they would call his nationality? What do you see, sir? So-called Puerto Rican. How about you, my sister?
Your father? Yeah, that's what he is.
Okay. All praises. So guess what? They would call you a so-called Puerto Rican. Right. Do you know what that name means?
Not really. I don't know the basically what it's all about. You know, I'm mixed. You know what I'm saying? My father's Puerto Rican.
Right, but that's what let's get that about Numbers 118. Just so we get there's no confusion. We don't need any confusion. There's no mix. There's no mix. They tell us, oh, we're mixed. There's no mix. Watch this. Watch this. Go ahead, read that. The book of Numbers, chapter 1, verse 18. And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month. And they declared their pedigrees. They declared their pedigree or their lineage. I'm about to say pedigree. Y'all know about that, especially brothers who deal with dogs and whatnot. You know what is a pedigree? It's your lineage. It's your family line, right? Read. After the families by the house of their fathers. By the house of your father, because your father is the one who carries the seed. Right. So that's why we ask you what your father's nationality is, because that's who tells you who you are. Right. What your father is who you are. So now I'm about to say, go ahead, real quick. You said you're Puerto Rican. Don't walk around thinking about calling yourself Puerto Rican, because what do you see on that sign right there? What's that say? What's that name say next to Puerto Rican? Ephraim. It says Ephraim. That's who you are. Don't walk around talking about you're Puerto Rican no more. Because guess what? Puerto Rican, all it means is port of riches. Right. A rich port. Right. Does that describe you? No. So in other words, what we're showing you is the 12 tribes of Israel would be called bywords in the last days. They would be called by other names. Names that were made up, given to you by slave masters.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
Slave masters.
That's right.
That's the thing we have to understand. So that's why, like, as you're trying to walk away, I'm trying to get you to understand. No, this is the most important information you're going to find out for your whole life.
Right.
The fact that what? Matthew 15:24. Why does your nationality matter so much? Guess what? Jesus Christ did not come for everybody.
Right.
Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Before you go away. Hey, my brother, watch this. Matthew 15:24.
The book of Matthew, chapter 15, verse 24.
Why is it so important you blacks and Hispanics know your real identity? Read.
But he answered and said, I am not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
But guess what? You don't know that you're Israel because why? What are you saying? You're saying you're Puerto Rican. Jesus did not come and die for Puerto Ricans.
That's right.
Jesus did not come and die for Haitians, Jamaicans, or African Americans. He didn't come and die for none of that. He came and died for Judah. He came and died for Ephraim, Levi, Manasseh. That's who he came and died for. The 12 tribes of Israel. That's who we are. That's who we be. And you have to come back and repent as the Israelite that you are. That's what we're out here to teach you. Understand that? Well, I'm about to say you got the fly in your hands. I know you're trying to leave, but you got that fly in your hands. Read that. Go home, open that Bible up, and see what we're saying matches with what the Bible says. Understand that? Yes, go ahead. What you got a question? What's your question?
Well, the Bible that would tell me that Jesus did not, that Jesus came down to live right after the marriage.
Yes, all praises. Let's get that. Romans 9. The brother asked, where in the Bible does it say that Jesus did not come to die for African Americans?
Bring it out.
Let's get it. Well, we just read it in Matthew 15:24. Let's read it one more time. I apologize. Matthew 15:24, then we'll go to Romans 9. Matthew 15:24. Stay around, my brother. Watch this. It's a great question you asked. Let's see who Jesus died for. Watch this one more time. 15:24, and then actually we're going to go to 121 after that. Read.
The book of Matthew, chapter 15, verse 24. But he answered and said, I am not sent. But
I am not sent. Who sent Jesus? Do you know? No. Who sent him? Who sent Jesus? Christ. He is the Christ. But who sent him? The Most High God. His Father sent him. He said he's not sent. So he's telling you his mission. This is his mission. Read.
I am not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Of the house of African American.
Israel.
Of the house of black.
Israel.
Oh. He's telling you who his purpose is, who he came to save. Matthew 121. Read.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 1, verse 21.
Read the Bible. Read.
And she shall bring forth a son, and thou shalt call his name Jesus.
His name will be called Jesus, meaning he saves. That's what it means. Read.
For he shall save his people.
He shall save all people, brother.
He shall save his people.
His people. Who are his people?
From their sins.
His people are the ones who are capable of committing sin. So guess what? His people. Who are his people? 2 and 6. 2 and 6. Now, you're getting it straight out of the Bible, my brother. Understand that. This ain't pastor telling you John 3:16.
Right.
We're going straight out the Bible.
Right. The book of Matthew, chapter 2, verse 6.
Bring it out.
And thou, Bethlehem, in the land of Judah, art not the least among the princes of Judah.
Read.
For out of thee shall come a governor.
So out of Judah, the tribe of Judah, you see Judah right there? Look at the name that you see on the top. It says American blacks. Out of that race of people would come what? Read.
A governor. They shall rule my people.
Pay attention. He said a governor will come out of Judah that shall do what?
Rule my people.
My people,
Israel.
It keeps saying Israel over and over. God's people are the Israelites.
That's right.
In other words, you so-called blacks and Hispanics and Native Americans, you are the Israelites. You are the people of this Bible. And that's what they're getting mad at Kanye and Kyrie about for even bringing out. They get mad. They're getting mad at him for even bringing that up because guess what? That the vision that you've been given, they're going against it now. They're going against it. The slaves are malfunctioning.
You know what? It's the way you articulate whatever you feel. You got to articulate the right throughout the media because they always stick shit and they.
No, well, of course. But even if you articulate it correctly, it doesn't matter. Because guess what? These are the liars of the earth. Period. That's who the so-called white man is. Right. They are the liars of the earth. They are the deceivers. So guess what? So now give me Deuteronomy 28:48. I just want you to listen to this real quick. Watch this. This is why we are dependent on them. And because we're dependent on them, they get to run the narrative of everything. Right. So guess what? Even if we're being honest, guess what? The truth and honesty, they're going to change it and turn it into a lie anyway. That's the point. Read that. Watch this. The book of Deuteronomy. I'm going to get your question, brother. I got you. Watch this. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 48. Yeah. Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies. The real Jews would be subservient to their enemies, to another race of people. What would those enemies do? Real quick, brother. My brother, where you going? Don't forget your question. Come back. Man, read them. Which the Lord shall send against thee. God would send enemies against us. What would these enemies do? Read. In hunger and in thirst. We would have to serve them in hunger and in thirst, meaning in hunger. Any food that you got to get, where you got to go? Do your people own like Costco's, Walmart's, these ShopRites? You got to go through them. But hold on, brother, real quick. I'm about to say real quick, and it said and water, right? In thirst. I'm about to say if you Aquafina, that's what they call it. Aquafina, Dasani, Poland Spring, we can go on and on. Guess what? If you don't pay your water bill, what happens? Your water's shut off. Right. You got to depend on them in one of all things. That's what the real Jews will be in the last days. That's right. Read. And in nakedness, even the clothes on your back. Read. And in want of all things, in want of everything. Guess what? Your religion, your education, everything that you have to go to them. Right. Because even though we used to have these things in the past, God took it away from us. That's why? Right. Because we did not keep his commandments, my brother. Right.
Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation